Well, hello Pauline.
Hi Sarah.
Tell us a little bit about your job and what an average day looks like, what a normal day looks like in your work.
My role's a building surveyor.
Okay.
That involves measuring up buildings,
Okay.
speaking to clients. That can be housing clients. I'm currently working in Derby.
Okay, that's a bit of a distance.
It is a bit of a distance. The distance initially has done my head in because it's 90 miles round trip. But I'm settling in to the fact that I'm doing this, not just for my employer, but for the Lord.
Yeah. And so even though it's a bit of a trek to get to Derby, what are the elements of your job that you really enjoy?
I love my maths, so the measuring side of it's really nice.
Yeah.
I like organising, so I like my paperwork to be nice and neat so that my colleagues can read it.
That's great.
But I love the customer contact.
Yeah.
And the banter that you have with the guys on site.
So I would imagine with customer contact you get to come across all sorts of types of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some difficult?
There are difficult customers who are probably going through frustrations of their own, and you're coming and you're offering something that they don't understand or they don't particularly want. They could be going through illnesses or had a bereavement. And I actually like taking that time to sit and have a chat.
Brilliant.
Because sometimes they may not see family, family might live far. And I do see myself as sometimes the first point of contact where they'll probably just want to have a good chinwag.
Yeah.
So I like that aspect of my job, but then you've got those that will kick off. The language will be bad, but also you get it in my office. You get the sexual remarks, you get the racism as well. So I get quite a mix.
Yeah. So how do you find being a Christian helps you with that? How do you find God helps you with that?
I think one of the key things is about His love. He loves us unconditionally, and He expects us to show that love to others.
Yeah.
And I tend not to see myself as being their problem. They have a problem, but it's not me. And I have a God that can help with that problem. So I pray before I go to work, and it may be just in my car on the way there, because I don't know who I'm going to meet. Yeah. So that has to be, I think that's a very important thing, because if I'm clashing with my colleagues, I really do have to pray.
Wow. So what can we pray about for you, and also perhaps people who work in your industry?
Well, at the moment, although I've gone back to work the 2nd of July, 2 weeks ago, 16 more colleagues have been told, or 30 odd have been told, 16 have got to leave.
Right.
So we're going through a difficult time. My prayer is for my director and the owner, that they plan ahead instead of make rash decisions, because that's what seems to be happening at the moment. So that's really my prayer, that they'll have a vision still on where they want to go, and that this cut that they're making at the moment with staff, that it's going to be probably a final one and not an ongoing process. So that's really what I'd like prayer for.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your life at work with us today. Thank you.